Hey guys, it's Kazi here, and we're going to be taking a look at the part 2 for the Golden Week 2024 celebration. We're going into the official part 2 of the celebration. We're going to go ahead and scroll down a little bit. Of course, tons of new missions to do, and of course, we're going to go ahead and finish off the special 30 ticket summon. So get all the missions done and get the special 30 ticket summon done, and go ahead and do your summons for those. Of course, we have the Gohan coming, who I have not actually covered on this channel, but he's a fairly mid unit. I would not recommend summoning anything past maybe chunk like 300 stones this way. Anything more than that, you're kind of just overdoing it. Me personally, I did 2 rotations, so 300 stones exactly. How this banner actually works is you're going to summon twice, normal summons, and then on the 3rd summon, you're going to be guaranteed a featured SSR. Now, will this SSR always be one of the featured LR? Absolutely not. You can definitely get shafted and get a guaranteed like bum SSR from the banner, but you could also get something, in my case, where my guaranteed SSR was actually the Majin Buu that I had needed, the Super Buu AGO LR. So yeah, that was always good. And then of course on my second round of rotations, I actually got a the rebrand LR, which I didn't have. So that was always pretty good. Recommend at least chunking 2 rotations, so 300 stones at it. Do not buy the Sanctuary Fighter pack. Do not buy it. No. It's ridiculously expensive. I looked at it. It is not worth the cost for what you get. Special support pack. Don't bother. Dragon stones are on sale again. If you need these, go ahead and snag them. I always recommend that the whales and the dolphins buy these stone cells. The best stone cells for the closer to, I guess you could say, yellow tuna / free to play guys are actually during the anniversary, but this is a close second or third. Of course, we have some returning easy A's. Gotenks is coming back, so it's always good that he's coming back so early because he literally just got his easy A event taken away. The new stages of the red zone, which is already up on the channel if you guys haven't already seen that. These are just a whole bunch of reopening story events, things like that. Gohan's back, boo. And then all of this is kind of just older stuff, so I want to go ahead and jump into the very specific stuff, which is, boom, support memory boost. Huge. Stage 8 is now available. You're going to need to use that Fizz Gohan. Just 2 little phases right here, nothing too crazy. And yeah, you're going to be leveling up. Oh, look at this. Boom. Look at all these new ones. This is the brand new one that we're getting leveled up straight from the other world. So yeah, definitely get these done. If you haven't gotten any of these stages done, definitely go ahead and get these guys done. This one specifically, the Vegeta one I use quite a bit. Of course, I use the Trunks one. I don't find myself using Bond of Sister and Brother, but Cruel Provocation is really good. And then this one seems pretty solid as well for movie bosses and space traveling warriors enemies. But yeah, we're gonna be jumping into the new characters that are getting easy 8. So they went ahead and just hit us with a whole bunch of them. This Buu specifically, this Buu tanks, I did mention before that you could pick them up with red stones, and in my red stone video, I did also mention that if you're going to be playing the long con, you probably want to go ahead and save that stone just to see like what this guy would look like, because I figured he'd be getting the easy A. There was really no other reason for him to be on the redstone banner. But yeah, he's pretty solid. A little bit of damage reduction. Gets a lot of stats on super. So if you're more so of a guy that needs like all his stats up front, and then getting stats on super is like an additional thing, this guy's probably not going to be like what you want. He's definitely not a slot 1. He's definitely a slot 2 to a slot 3 because he gets so much of his actual stats on that super. But yeah, we also have the Hercule Easy A, the Goten and Trunks Easy A's, and then lastly the Fat Buu Easy A. This is the STR one. I can do a little bit of rundowns, but of course these guys were legendary because they always had the bit of damage reduction, and they would get more damage reduction if they had the Trunks on rotation. But now it looks like they're just getting the damage reduction, and they're actually supporting Kamehameha category allies. Yeah, that's what it looks like now. Now they're just freely getting the damage reduction. Oh, additional damage reduction of 30 when performing a super attack, plus an additional damage reduction of 30% when performing a super attack if there's an ally whose name includes Goten. Okay, so that's pretty nice. So they can get up to 80% damage reduction. Pretty solid right there. Definitely get these guys done. Hercule was just a dodge king, and it seems like he is still a dodge king. And Buu, if I believe correct, he wasn't he was an attack all enemy. So yeah, so attack all is going to be what you want. Additional 3% per STR key. Okay, so you get a little bit of damage reduction on him as well. Starts from the 4th key. Launches an additional super attack with 5 keys. Okay. Okay, this is good. So he makes his own orbs, and then he's more so of like a nuker slash pseudo tank because of the damage reduction. It's not a lot, but it's definitely something to talk about. Like if you get a full orb of STR orbs, this guy's gonna be cooking. So yeah, and then of course, like I mentioned before, this guy gets a lot of his stats. Boom, attacking defense 150 when performing a super. But yeah, it's pretty solid. Nice that he does get some stats though, and gives the DR when all allies attacking the same turn, Majin Buu. So yeah, you can play around that if you want, and then greatly raised attacking defense is very, very good. Lastly, we have the Red Ribbon Army Dragon Ball story. So this is just free stones, guys. Free stones, get this guy leveled up, get the support memory. That is how you play these new Dragon Ball stories. Bouillon is a pretty solid card though. He's a cool looking guy. Look at the damage reduction. We call it 50%. Good, great stats right here, by the way. Great stats. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's cool to see this. Notifies Ki Blast super attacks directed at the character if HP is 50% or more when receiving an attack, which is really good. So what he's going to have to do is get hit, and then boom, he has the chance to nullify keys as long as you're above 50% HP. So yeah, this is going to be a very, very solid free-to-play card just to go ahead and do some small events with and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely get this guy. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the info for this Selly. Nothing too crazy. Definitely go ahead and just finish off all of the missions in advance. We have about 2 weeks to go ahead and prep for this. Definitely don't want to miss out on at least summoning 1 rotation for the Gohan, because like you can get really lucky. You know, just give it 150 stones, and then that's about it. Of course, I understand if you guys are global, it's a bit harder to justify actually summoning for anything when, you know, the anniversary is so close. And then of course after anniversary we get hit with worldwide, and then right after worldwide there's like 4 months, and then boom, we have the 10th year. Like I completely understand. Just if you could spare the 150 stones, go ahead and throw a rotation at the Ultimate Gohan. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the support memory boost video up on the channel sometime today or tomorrow. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you all later.